the secret of why rats can never be wiped out. Among mammals, rats have the largest population and the widest distribution, yet they bring great harm to humans and can be considered our enemies. For many years, people have been trying every means to exterminate rats, but they have never succeeded in wiping them out. People first used mechanical methods to catch and kill rats, but the number of rats killed this way was very limited. In recent decades, many rodenticides have been invented. However, after being used for a period of time, these drugs always lose their effectiveness. It is said that a farmer in Scotland discovered rats that were immune to rat poison. Scientists found that these rats had developed hereditary drug resistance. In other words, these rats possessed drug-resistant genes, and their descendants would also be able to resist the poison. Rats are not only immune to poisons, but also to powerful nuclear radiation. According to a report in the July 1977 issue of the American National Geographic magazine, after World War II, the United States tested atomic bombs on Eniwetok Atolls, Engebe Island, and other islands in the Western Pacific. The blasts created huge craters and emitted intense radiation. A few years later, biologists visited Engebe Island and found that the plants on the island, the fish under the reefs, and the soil still contained radioactive materials. Yet, there were still many rats on the island. These rats were robust, with no disabilities or deformities. This might be partly due to the defensive function of rat burrows. Nevertheless, the rat's own resistance is truly astonishing. Interestingly, rats also exhibit mass suicide behavior. In Nordic regions, such as Norway and Sweden, there is a type of rat called the lemming. These rats are 0.10 to 0.15 meters long, with short tails and dark brown fur. Every 3 or 4 years, when food becomes scarce, lemmings leave the mountains in large groups. They trek over mountains and rivers, advancing one after another with indomitable courage, devouring all vegetation along the way. They march all the way to the sea and jump in, drowning en masse. In the spring of 1981, at a river bend in Motuasizang, swarms of rats gathered from all directions and collectively jumped off a cliff into the river. As a result, all the rats drowned in the churning water. The cause of mass rat suicide remains unclear. Some scientists believe that the rats that reach the sea may mistake the ocean for just a stream or pool of water that they can swim across, unaware that they are swimming to their deaths. On the surface, the number of rats that commit suicide each time is enormous. However, rats have a high reproductive rate and survival rate. In the wild, a female rat can give birth to 5 to 10 pups per litter, with a maximum of 24. The gestation period is only 21 days, and a female can conceive again on the very day she gives birth. The pups reach sexual maturity in 30 to 40 days, and the females then join in breeding. This cycle repeats, and a single female rat can produce about 5,000 offspring in a year. The number of her granddaughters, great-granddaughters, and beyond is incalculable. Therefore, compared to the total rat population, the number of rats that commit suicide is like a drop in the ocean.